Alright, what's going on, everyone? Hope you all doing well. I know it's been quite a bit since I last streamed, and I know it's quite a bit since I've actually streamed this game. Uh, what's going on, Robert? Harrison? Alright, what was the last thing I did? Oh, that's what I did. Alright, so I was leveling up my alchemy, and I was also closing Oblivion gates to get the sigil stones that I need for my
Hail.
Everyone in
gear.
Summit Mist Manor is dead. There was some kind of party that went horribly awry, or so I hear.
How about that? I like the Two Sisters Lodge, and Mog does a good job running the place. She and her sister are both fine people.
I've always liked the place. Mog does a nice job, although I sometimes confuse her with Ugak.
Alright, so, let's go find us another Oblivion gate to close. Hang on, I think there's one right here that I might have not opened it. Oh, I'm sorry. I might not have closed this gate, but we'll see. What's going on, Meaty? How you doing today? Oh, I already closed it. Okay. I'm pretty sure I closed this one. I'm trying to remember if the one in Leowin, I don't think it's the one I need to do for allies for Burma. Let me see what I can find. Alright, there's one east of here, so we'll do that. Too bad a lot of the gates to Oblivion are copy pasta. I think there are 3 or 4 unique designs that are copied. Yeah. It is random, Harrison. It is definitely random. Hang on. It consists of 7 different Oblivion planes. And then, there's one specifically for Bruma, because you have to close an Oblivion gate in Bruma in the main quest line. There's also the Great Gate that's going to be in Bruma as well, which is allies with Bruma. But you'll see that later. The Great Gate is also a unique one, but it's more of a race to take down the gate because there's a weapon that's coming out from it that you're gonna have to stop from going through the gate, otherwise it's game over, or the equivalent of a death. Kavach's is unique. And then the 2 Oblivion planes that are for the 2 Daedra quests, but that doesn't really count. Well, 3. They don't really count. So, anyways. I'd say better writer. Okay, it's north. A little bit more north than south. I was going totally the wrong way. There it is. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, there's no way I didn't take that gate down. Now the question is, which Oblivion plane am I looking at? Okay, this is World 3. I think there is a way to bypass a good chunk of this. Oops. Let's try that again. Alright. Yeah, we'll try that again. Okay, I don't think I need any of those. Okay. Maybe I should wait first and not fall through the cracks. So, like that. Okay. I think if done right. Nope. Actually, I kind of did not expect that. Okay. Well, that's another way to get around it. Okay. Uh, I wasn't expecting that at all. Alright. Yeah, just give me a moment. I forget how tanky he is. Alright. Oh, hello. Oh, that was a weak-ass Chevrolet. Oh, you want to see something funny? I don't know if it's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. I was gonna see if that, uh, this, I forgot what it's called, but, even if you're invisible, they can still fire at you. Oops. I started watching Pokemon ZALP, but slow start failed to keep my interest. I mean, as far as I see it, with Jum, unless something changed, uh, he pretty much retired from modern Pokemon. Yeah, so I think the gimmick for this world is there's these two sides you have to go up and go through here, and then there's some mechanism where you have to open up a gate, and that gate will lead you to the main, where you have to obviously take down the take the sigil stone. But I think I have to go up more before I go out. Yep. Is there an enemy nearby? There's not. Wow. I thought there'd be one. Oh. Okay. So you kind of want to go up here, but I think you know what I'm going to do. Alright. Oh. Now, which one is this? This is the Lust Keep. Oh. This is one of the small ones. Okay. That's actually not bad. Okay. Nice, Crocky. Uh-oh. Somebody already sees me. I got an idea. Wait, did he actually leave? He actually left. What the shit? Oh shit. How did I not... How did he not enter combat with me after doing that? I have no fucking idea. But I am also not complaining. I think I have to go to both sides of the running holes. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, irrelevant phone calls. Um, yeah, I think I should have went through the middle. I'm just skipping the enemies. I'm not leveling up destruction. I'm already maxed out, so. Oh, uh, what did I do? I definitely did something wrong. Oh, wait. Was this the guy that walked out? Yeah. Nothing important. Oh, they see me. Ring of War? That would be an awesome ring if I was running a warrior build. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until they're out of combat. That's technically not out of combat, but I mean, that's technically out of combat. But I'm gonna take this Dremora out. Because if I open up the next door, he'll pop up behind me. Yep, here it is. Alright, let me make sure I have a full thing of magic up before going in. And supposedly there's 4 enemies in here. And 1 boss. You know that Chevalier is fucking strong if he could survive 2 of those attacks. Holy shit. Alright, this is the last one. I'm gonna leave these. I think I have more than enough. My inventory is not gonna be enough to carry it anyways. What the fuck is that? I guess I'll take it. Nah. Nah, I don't need it. Alright. You already know the drill. So, let me see here before I do anything. Oh, I don't have the boots of Spring Hill Jack on. No wonder why that jump didn't work. Okay. Uh... Yeah, let's... I guess I'll just, whatever I get, I'm gonna put it on a ring. I already have one ring, right. I need one more. Or should I get a necklace? Necklace is fine too. We'll figure it out. Alright, here goes nothing. Remember, the odds are 1 in 30. Or 1 in 15 when it comes to the two that I'm looking for. Yeah, and this is where the re-rolling comes into effect. It's not my favorite thing to do, but it works. Yeah, there's some boosting in. There's some sigil stone enchantments that are just plain bad. Like, I don't know why that would be an option. I mean, you gotta have all options there for variety, I guess, for an RPG. But for me, there's no reason for me to really have that particular one. It's gotta be situational, like going after someone that's invisible. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, let's put on the white mage's shoes. Hang on. I'm gonna save here as well. Oh, that's right. I do not have. I don't have it equipped. I forget every time I equip. If every time I enchant something that I have equipped currently, it gets unequipped. There we go. I was gonna say, there's no way 424 is the max. So, I could cast 3 of these fuckers at once, I think. A dead volcano, as in will it never erupt? That's easy. I probably would do a dead volcano. I could almost do 3. Damn. Alright, let's go to my favorite merchant.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. I do apologize about that. Oh, thank God that wasn't a, thank God that wasn't
have
a,
pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
thank God that wasn't a, projectile.
Welcome.
Well met. Let's do business. A good. You got. You got.
All right.
Thank you for your. Goodbye.
Okay. Let's I'm gonna wait for 3 days and farm a little more alchemy, and maybe I'll go through another Oblivion gate. That was not bad considering. And now the question is, how many more gates do I need to close to fully stock up my build? That answer is 2, because you can equip 2 rings, you can equip 1 necklace. I have the hood, the robe, and the shoes.
I've never shopped there, but
if I was running a warrior build, I think it would have been a little bit more than that. Because I don't care about the weapon. I could always enchant my weapon if I really want to, but I don't think I'm going to because I'm fine with what I have. One more day. I almost forgot where I had to go. Okay. Just a reminder that if you forgot, um, if you're trying to harvest any type of crops, you have to wait 3 game days for it to respawn. I think you need to be in a different location for sure. You can't just wait like in front of here. I think you have to wait inside a city or inside a inn or whatever. You just can't wait outside of the you just can't wait outside of there. Alright. Inventory. Alright, we got alchemy to 93. You try waiting near crops and they never update even after waiting 3 days. Yeah. I knew I showed it off, I just forgot that it's just been a while. A very, very random question. But, a mini tornado sounds more fun than a mini volcano.
Spare a coin for the...
I hope I can help. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Thanks for your... Take care.
Alright, well, now that we've done that, let's go close another Oblivion gate. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know we could do that. Alright. Alright, let's go in. Oh, wait. Southwest? Oh, this is the one where you... Okay, so this is one of the this is the world where you actually have two planes entering. So if I find the other Oblivion gate, it'll send me to a different part of Cyrodiil, and there'll be a gate there as well. All right, interesting. All right, I'll be right back real quick, by the way. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I think there's only two more. Yeah, definitely two more Oblivion gates I want to close. That way I have a full set going into the main quest line. I'll worry about the potions later. I gotta figure out what has what though. Uh Alright. Let's do this. This should be a quick one. Well, at least getting to the Oblivion tower. It's right there. That was weird. Anyways. Alright, the dreaded refuge. Yeah, there's 3 random sigil keeps that you could go into. I think I mentioned it before. The Claw Monolith, the dreaded refugee, or refuge. I think it's refuge, because isn't it 2 E's refugee? The Flesh Spire, the Gore Steeple, and the Lust Keep. I think the dreaded is the biggest one. No, there's 3. Okay, this has 3. Lust Keep has 4. Oh, this is the smallest one then. Because the Flesh Spire has 5. The Gore Steeple has 3. Oh, that's also a small one. And the Claw Monolith also has 5. Okay. Okay. You know me, I'm just gonna, since there's really no advantageous thing for me to I mean, these guys usually drop something nice. Have you played the 5 mainline ES games? I played Oblivion, I played Skyrim, I own Morrowind, but I haven't played it. And I haven't owned nor played Arena and Daggerfall. I've actually, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember now, I believe I've beaten Skyrim. Or at least the main quest line anyways. I have completed all of the guilds in Skyrim too. But they're different in Skyrim. Instead of the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brother, I mean the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood are also in okay. Well, that's one less enemy I have to worry about. That's never happened before. Oh shit. I guess I'll take the heart. Um, yeah, so instead of the thieves, the four main guilds, there is a thieves guild and there's a dark brotherhood, and both of them were kind of more struggling in comparison to here. But then you have the College of Winterhold, which is your mages guild, and then there's the crap. What's the name of it? What's the name of the companions? The companions is which is pretty much your fighters guild. But if you go through the companions, you're pretty much going to be transforming into a werewolf. And in the thieves guild, you have to fork over the skeleton key because it is actually part of the thieves guild quest line, which sucks. So if you like that skeleton key, you have to fork that over. I'm usually so-so with the pick lock in that game. It's a little bit different, but still. If you had to choose a science to study astronomy, geology, biology, oceanography, chemistry, and physics, what would it be? Well, I wasn't the best with chemistry in high school, and physics was far worse. I'm actually surprised I passed physics. I'm really surprised. Um, Either astronomy or geology. Alright. I'm actually surprised I did that. And I wasn't attacked. Alright. Well, we're here. Oh, oops. That's funny, I can actually pickpocket hostile enemies. I'll hang on to that. Why not? Alright. That's a full-blown Grand Soul Gem. Worth it. With a Grand Soul inside. Alright. You already know what I have to do. So, we'll save. So either Fortify Magicka or Fortify Willpower. Ideally, since I have 3 pieces of, if you want to call it gear, but I have the hood, robes, and the shoes with Fortify Magicka, and the only other items I have left that I would be able to fortify enchant with is rings. I already have our rings, which one of them I already have. I have enchanted, so I would have one more ring on top of that, and then hang on, and then the necklace. Ideally, I would like to have the other 2 being Fortify Willpower, but I'll take what I can get. You know, having Chameleon on all your pieces of gear would actually sound kind of fun. Alright. Ill. That soul trap honestly would be helpful for the last Daedric Shrine quest that I have yet to do. But I kind of want to just get the enchantments that I need. The less gates I have to go through, the better, I feel. That's just me. Alright. Nope. Oh, it's the same one. Yeah. If they stack, that means it's the same one. Well, if you have a sigil stone in your inventory, like I do, and you get another one and it stacks, you pretty much got the same one as the one you have currently in your inventory. And for me, that's just a waste of time. What I have is actually a nice one to have, but I don't want that. Hang on. What was the attack benefit for it? Oh, turn undead on strike. That's still not bad. Level 25 or higher. So pretty much anyone I attack that's dead will come back to life for me. But they'll be under my control. Criminology is quite interesting too, I'd say, just reading it. Oh, yeah, my ex-girlfriend was wondering about that. Oh. Yeah, she was doing that for a bit, but I think she's doing criminal law now. That's what she was into, forensic science. Alright. Resist disease seems kind of nice, but I'm good on that. If you're an Argonian, sorry, yeah, and you have that, then you're pretty much going to be immune to all diseases. If I'm not mistaken, I just believe that the only one that you're truly immune from is the vampire disease, if you're an Argonian. Because when do you ever see an Argonian vampire? I'm just saying. I heard 90% of detective work is reading reports. I forgot what she did. It was more of looking at past cases, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. That would be fucking awesome. Night Eye on self. So basically, if I have it enchanted, I can pretty much see in the dark. So much for the Khajiit race, huh? With that particular sigil stone. Because I think Khajiits are the only ones that can see in the dark. Or I should say, has infinite Night Eye. That'd be funny if they introduced an Argonian vampire that occurred due to experiments and not naturally. Yeah, I think she did reports of previous cases and whatnot, and compare and contrasting. That I know for a fact. I used to hate when it came to compare and contrast on doing stuff like that in high school with essays. I fucking hated that. No, I'm reading right now. Sorry about that. That Argonians can become vampires, but I don't. As far as I see and what I've read, I don't see anything revolving around any being in Oblivion or Skyrim. But on ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, uh, it's more possible. What race would you be in this game? I like the Breton. I mean, that's why I'm a Breton now. Imperial's good too. I mean, I like Imperial, but not for Oblivion. Unless that was a star sign that I did that messed me up, where I was vulnerable to fire. Have you ever dreamed of doing any leadership jobs like a supervisor? I've been a supervisor in my previous job, but those days are over. That'd be pretty cool, having a piece of gear just to not worry about, but I have a ring, so I'm still waiting on the other one. I'm still waiting on the other two, though. The odds of me getting the sigil that I want is 1 in 15, and I'm still not getting it. I just got lucky the last time. I mean, it took me a while to get to the stone, but I got the enchantment that I want right away. Here, I got to the stone fucking fast, and now it's taking me a while just to get it. I don't need fatigue. That is some shitty luck. I got the same enchantment back to back. You know what the odds are on getting the same enchantment back to back? If you're re-rolling and you get the same enchantment twice back to back, the odds of you getting that is 1 in 900. So for the fact that happened to me, that's some shitty ass fucking luck. That's a serious fucking feather. Holy shit. I'm really contemplating on keeping that. I'm really contemplating on keeping that. Ugh. Nah, I gotta stick to the objective. Yeah, you multiply 1 in 30 and 1 in 30. You get 1 in 900. That shit happened again. Yeah, I don't need that shit. Yeah, it seems like I'm getting the same ones over and over and over again. I mean, they're not back to back. Maybe two of them were, but if you live in any different part of the U.S., where would it be? I'd say Seattle. I always wanted to go to Seattle. I know it's very random, but yeah. Yeah, it snowed this week for us. Over here. It wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. I don't know how it is now, but back then, I heard it was very, very peaceful. But that's just me. Oh, I never knew that could one-shot me. Oops. Technically, since it was shooting fire Harrison, I jumped into it. I was trying to jump down just for the lulls. I'm not doing that anymore. Could I accidentally died from that. Yeah, because it's shooting a flame geyser up there. If you jump into it, you're dead. That actually makes sense, but I didn't think that would actually be a thing where you could actually get killed from that. I thought it was a barricade. Oh, I would avoid California like the plague. And that's primarily because of the pricing. It's bad in New York, but it's worse in California. Yeah, think about that. 2000 a month, and that was back in 2010. It's 2025. I can only imagine how it is now. I think the sound is completely muted. Hang on a second. No, the capture. I'm looking at Streamlabs and it's on. No. Alright. I don't need fortify health. I think at this point, my chances in getting fortify willpower will be a lot higher than fortify magicka. Okay. Yeah. Blunt for me is a no-go. Where did you live out east, specifically there? I don't know why Harrison. I don't know why I think Harrison said, like, in Massachusetts or something like that, in the New England states. Oh, in DC. Okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I could always go to the altar enchantment and enchant the remaining items that way, but um, the transcendent sigil stone is actually a whole lot stronger than enchanting something with a grand soul gem with a grand soul inside. So I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah, so in Skyrim, there's actually a enchantment skill where you can actually level up enchantment, and there's a way in Skyrim where you could actually level up your enchantment, and your enchantment affects your, I think it could affect your alchemy. So you could pretty much loop it around, and you can either have enchantment gear, if I'm not mistaken, with very stupid numbers, or alchemy, or make potions with very stupid uh, amounts of whatever. And I don't know why they thought to do that. Hopefully in uh, Elder Scrolls 6 they fixed that. It's insane. I spent close to 40 minutes, roughly, just to try to get this done. Not 40 minutes, I'm sorry. Let me check. It's been 40 minutes since I started to go through the gate. I know that much. And it's the same ones. 8-7, no, yeah, it's been 40 minutes. It's 8:58 now, and I saved it. I saved this particular save at 8:17. I mean, to be fair, I did fly through the gate and got to the stone quick, but still. This game is just not giving me what I want. Like I said, the odds of me getting what I want is 1 in 15. That's some bad luck. I'll even take Fortified Magicka. If I just try to target Fortified Magicka or Fortified Willpower, the odds of, like, just one of them, the odds are 1 in 30. And I keep on getting the same ones. I mean, they're not back to back, but I keep on getting the same ones. And to a degree, I always say to myself, if I'm doing this, are certain gates preset to certain upgrades on the sigil stones? But I think that's a no. Because you have every chance in getting, I think they probably favor certain ones, but you are capable of getting every single one in any gate. But yeah, this is where the RNG does come into play, and right now it's not on my side. First go around was. This time, not so much. Do you think that the Warriors of Orochi series generally is superior to Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors? Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. It's just the combat style is a bit off. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's more of being able to play as 3 different characters, but if one of them dies, you lose. And you can switch in and out. That's something that's different. Apart from that, when it comes to like your attacking and Musu attacks and all that, that's the same. It's just the switching and whatnot. Hell, I think as soon as I finally get the one that I need, I'm probably going to call it a stream. Oh my god, this is so bad. How many attempts has this been now? I mean, at least there's only one more gate after this one, and then I'm done. I don't care what sigil stone upgrades I get after the ones that I get, after getting the ones that I need. Lubu became a joke in Warriors Orochi. More so Warriors Orochi 3. He was. I will admit. It's been a while since I played Warriors Orochi 2. But Warriors Orochi 1, eh. He is still tough, but if you fight him in the 8x guidance stage, then he becomes a bit of a problem. Because he has infinite, double attack, and double speed. And that's in every 8x guidance stage. I know there's a mod on the computer where if you actually play it, I don't know if it's the remaster, but I know in the old Oblivion where if you are playing it on the computer, there's a mod where you could pre-select the sigil stone that you want. Close. I was really impressed with how that one video from both Dynasty Warriors 5 and 2. Oh, yeah. That was that's a very, 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 very legendary video that I've seen for the past God knows how many years. Intelligence increases my magicka by 24 points. I'd rather have the fortified magicka, but if there was any attribute, any attribute fortification, if you want to call it that, or fortify such and such, it would have to be willpower. Willpower, the higher your willpower is, the faster your magicka will regenerate. So that's why I'm looking for willpower. Alright, I'm going to continue to re-roll for another 20 minutes. I'm sorry, in another 20 minutes. I'd say 10-15 minutes. And then if I don't get what I am looking for, I'll just stop, and then I'll call it a stream, and I'll try tomorrow. I'm hoping to get this done. And this is most likely going to be the last thing I do. Maybe I'll pick a few more grapes and tomatoes, but that's it. Oops. Well, I guess that's one way to do that. Okay, I guess I got what I needed then. I'll take that. I would have loved fortified willpower, but I'll take what I can get. Alright, I'm gonna put on another ring. Alright, all I need now is a necklace, and I'm good. Um, I guess I'll go and pick at a few more tomatoes, but I gotta wait inside the city first, and then I'll do it. And I'll call it a stream. I still have one more gate. Excuse me, one more gate. My voice cracked. That I have to go through, and then we'll be set for that. But then once I get that taken care of, and once I have my alchemy at 100, I need to look and see what am I able to do, because once I have alchemy at 100, if I want to, I can only use one ingredient for potions. However, the first one that you can identify, I think, let me show you. For example, fire salt's the first one that you see. Fire damage, if you're trying to make one potion out of, or make a potion out of one ingredient, it will be the one for fire damage. So that's kind of the reason why I've been picking up a couple of Daedra hearts, because to restore health part of it. If I could find one or figure out which one is for Magicka, then that will be great. Anyways, I'm hoping to get my alchemy at 96 or 97 after this round, but then I'll call it a stream. But I'll still have one more gate I need to close. It doesn't matter which gate, but once I close that gate, I'll have the 6 that I need, and then I'll figure out the potions deal, and then Wishspiel, and I will resume the quest that I have to go through. Are you a fan of collecting anything? Back when I was younger, it was bottle caps, but that's back when I was younger. I really don't collect much of stuff nowadays.
Look at the muscles on you.
I think if I grab 90, I'm good. So I'm just gonna run and grab. Three. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Done. Alright. Favorite holiday dessert? I guess sweet potato pie. I mean, there's other desserts I like more than that, but sweet potato pie is one of those things that I only really have during the holidays. My 2 favorite desserts, if anything, are pies, and that's key lime and lemon meringue. I love citrus. Okay, so I got 90 grapes and 90 tomatoes. Awesome. Alright. Okay, so we got to 97. If I really want to, I could just complete the alchemy quest, which I forgot, the master alchemy training quest, and then train the last 2 that way, but I'm good. I'm going to do it this way. Oh, oops. Oh, oops. Alright, let's go back to Skingrad and sell these potions. Then once I sell them, I'm going to call a stream. Because when I stream the next time, I want to just go straight for the Oblivion Gate. Just like this stream. But once I get everything that I need, I'm gonna move on and take care of the Knights of the Nine quest. And complete that quest line. Then jump into Shivering Isles. Then move on to the main quest. But I gotta figure out how to get to Shivering Isles. It's pretty much a completely different continent. And I'll just complete the quest lines for that, and then we'll move on to the main quest line, and hopefully at that point be done with the game. Anyways, yeah, let's sell.
Welcome to... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I wonder if I'm able to get to 1 million. by the end of the stream session, these stream sessions. I mean, if I don't, cool. If not, that's fine too, but I thought it'd be cool. Anyways, I'm just gonna sell 30 at a time.
That's more than... That's a good deal.
Alright.
Thank you for your patronage. Take care.
I will save outside of the store. And now I'm going to call it a stream. So thank you all for watching, liking, following, subscribing, chatting, super chatting, being members if you are one, gifting members if you have, and hopefully tomorrow I will continue on with Oblivion. And like I said, I only have one more gate that I need to shut to get the enchantments that I need. I already got the hood, I got the robe, I got the diamond ring, 2 of the rings. I got the shoes, and all I'm missing now is the amulet. But I'll tell you, I honestly... I might just keep one of the rings and keep the Ring of Perfection on, because you can't go wrong having pretty much every attribute with a +10 on top of that. So I might just keep that for a bit. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I also got the shoes. The only thing I'm missing is the amulet, and I don't think there's any good amulets I have on me, so that would definitely be something. Yeah, so anyways, thank you all again, and I'll keep you posted for tomorrow, whether I stream or not, and we'll see you in the next stream, whichever game that will be. So later.